Righty folks, Greeno here, and where am I today? Well, I have come down to Portsmouth. I'm down in Gunwharf, Quays, big kind of shopping outlet centre down here. Why have I come here? Well, today, down here, we have the Southern Area Finals of the British Street Food Festival. There's around 15 or so different street food vendors, all kinds of different cuisines, in a little square down here. The smells coming off of everything are just incredible at the moment, to be honest with you. It's kind of distracting me. So I had a look online beforehand, and I've come with some notes about places that I really want to try. As we walked into the festival, given these little tokens, basically, when you find something you really like, you give them a token, and that helps to vote for whoever the award winners are. Whoever wins this heat gets to go through to like the national finals. From there, the national winners go to a European final. So it's all going on. Anyway, I'm going to go and try some interesting food, hopefully some things I've never tried before. So let's take a little look around and get some grub in this belly. But there's so many different things around here. There's Basque food, there's barbecue, there's pizzas, there's Indian, there's Nepalese, we've got sushi, Vietnamese and whatever. But one thing I am going to try, probably the first thing, and it was the first thing I wrote down on my list too, is here. We have Turkmen food from Turkmenistan. Now when I went to the Uzbek corner up in London earlier in the year, one thing a lot of people said to me was I should have tried the plov. These guys have plov. So that is the first thing I'm going to try. I'm here with Mrs. Greeno and Little's holding the camera for me now. So I'm going to get a chicken plov. They probably do a lamb one, but Mrs. Greeno and Little don't really like lamb. We're just going to get a few things and share them all really. So I've got to cater to their taste, not just my own. No lamb for Greeno today. Anyway, let's go get some plov, shall we? Okay then folks, first dish acquired from the Turkmen place. It's called Ayal. We've gone for what's their Turkmen feast it's called, and it's kind of basically a plov, but a bit deconstructed I think. So in here, come and have a closer look. We have some beautiful rice here, and that's got cranberries and raisins in. We got the chicken there, it's marinated in spices and garlic. There's some pickled carrot here, some fresh yogurt, a little bit of red onion there. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like aubergine, but we'll give that a try. And then some little dumpling things here on the side too, and a bit of sweet chili sauce inside. So, lots of good things to try. I'm going to go for the rice first. This looks really nice. Come and see how nicely cooked this rice is. You see the individual grains there? No clumping in there whatsoever. Nice bit of colour to it. And that's quite tasty. I'm going to speed up and get through this a bit quick because obviously we're going to go through quite a lot of different dishes. I'll try the chicken. Lovely and juicy that is. And chicken thigh meat, but it's got more flavour. And that garlic and the spicing on the outside. Kind of halfway between delicate and punchy. Really nice. We've got some pickled carrot here and some pomegranate seeds. Lovely freshness. That's really nice. The yogurt, nice little bit of sourness. These are all flavour combinations you can make with the chicken, of course. We got tomato here, we got red onion, and what are these? I don't know what these little dumplings are. Come and see that little dumpling. Almost. I don't know. It looks like a pasta-y thing, doesn't it? A little bit. Ooh, that's stuffed with chicken. Nice little fragrant parcel of chicken there. That's a nice little surprise. And then we'll finally go to this little, I think this is aubergine and tomato and stuff. And that's really fragrant. That's got some dill and things like that in there. Wow. I'll tell you what, overall, this is a great start. £10.50 for this. I think that's pretty good value. If everything is this good, I think we're in for a treat. Right, guys, that was very successful. We all enjoyed that. Little 'un says it's a sort of 6, 7 out of 10. Why she doesn't score out of 5 like me, I don't know. Mrs. Greeno really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I think that's 4.3, 4.4 out of 5 kind of dish. Really, really tasty. What's next? Right, guys, we started out in Central Asia. Now we're heading to Southeast Asia. Here we have Ro Vietnamese, and they're selling banh mi. Now those are Vietnamese baguettes. Obviously Vietnam has a kind of French colonial history, and baguettes are very popular over there. But these are going to be filled with all the kind of local flavours. You can see here, chicken, mayo, hoisin, cucumber, pickled carrots, coriander, shallots, sriracha, all sorts of good stuff. £10.80 for a sandwich. Sounds a bit pricey, so let's see if it's any good, shall we? Hiya. Can I grab one of your pork banh mi, please? And also, what do you want to drink? And a can of Fanta as well, please. Thank you very much.
A Fanta, right?
Fanta, yes, please.
Can I get your name?
Yeah, name is Greeno. Greeno.
Greeno. Where's that from, Greeno? Never heard it ever before.
It's just my nickname.
What's your real name then?
Oh, I can't tell you that on camera.
Oh,
people will know who I am. People will work me out. I'll tell you when she turns it off.
Oh.
Cut. Okay then, folks. Come and take a look at this. We have got the banh mi here. Beautiful. Nice kind of crispy bread, like a baguette. Inside here, we actually went with pork rather than chicken. Lovely pieces of pork there. And then we've got all the goodies around it. Some sriracha on the top too. I don't know how you're supposed to pick this up and eat it, to be honest with you. Not easy, not easy. Maybe I'll just try a bit of the pork by itself first, see how that's cooked. Wow. That's so soft, so tasty. You're picking up the little spices in there, a bit of chilli. I've just got to go for this. Just got to go for it. Here we go. Look inside here, we've got the carrot salad, all sorts of goodies down the bottom. But the bread is lovely and crispy, and the pork is the star of the show. It really is. Everything else on it, the crispy onions, the sriracha, the veggies in there, just complement the flavour of that pork. That's an easy 4.6, 4.7 out of 5. No problem at all. Okay, folks, 2 things tried so far. Impressed with both. I think the banh mi just wins it for me at the moment, though. 3rd item to go for. We're here at the Basque Street Boys. They're called that because the food they're doing is Basque food from northern Spain. Interesting. Now, I'm a Bournemouth fan. Our manager's from the Basque country, so had to come and try this, haven't I? They do a thing, it's kind of like a pancake, like a galette, like a French galette, but filled with Spanish ingredients. So there's going to be some cheese in there, maybe some chorizo kind of sausage, that sort of thing. And their version, the Basque version of patatas bravas, which are called patatas bascas. We'll try it. Look forward to this. It's kind of summery. Reminds me of being in Spain today. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Not bad, you?
Good, yeah. I'm looking for one of your, how do you pronounce it? Taloa?
The taloa, yeah?
Yeah, okay. And the chistor? Chistor, okay.
The chorizo one. Yeah. You want this one in the box?
Yeah, with the box, yeah, with the potatoes. Yes, please. Greeno.
Greeno.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, Greeno.
Thank you very much. Okay, I have my Basque galette, the taloa chistor. Apparently, that's how I'm told it's pronounced. And we have the potatoes there too. Come in and take a little look at them. Beautiful sauce here. This is made with red peppers and paprika and the like. Not sure what this yellow sauce is. Spring onion over the top. And here we have the, it's like a corn, almost like a corn tortilla. And you've got peppers in there. Look how hot that is. Steaming away beautifully. I think we'll try the potatoes first while I wait for that to cool down a second. So the potatoes, I've seen them cooking them. They do come out of a freezer bag. I mean, I guess you have to make some compromises when you're doing a kind of a street food festival. Hopefully, the sauces and whatever are going to make them. Wow. That red one, lots of red pepper, really sweet red pepper flavour. Let's see if I can work out what this yellow one is. Almost mustardy. That's interesting. Well, let's go in for another little bit of that. The potatoes have got a nice crisp. They've been salted. Yeah, and those toppings really do work. Here we go though with the galette thing. You can see inside there. I think a little train is coming. Choo choo. I'm not going to get on it though. Too busy eating this. Oh yeah. That chorizo style sausage, heavy with paprika, really nice meaty bite to it. And then you've got peppers in there, which are almost sort of a little bit chili pepperish. And then loads of cheese. They told me they're using cheddar and mozzarella because they can't get enough of a particular Basque cheese they would like to use. Difficult to get it in the country or something, I suppose, but oh yeah. That's really good. Is it as good as the banh mi? Maybe not, but it's a good 4.1, something like that. I like it. Right, 3 places tried, we're going to do one more. We definitely can't go around all 15 of them. It'll be the size of a house. So, we're going to go for this one. This is a Nepalese place. Now, I did have someone, it's that blooming train again. They're determined to get me on there, aren't they? Anyway, I had a comment recently that I'd not done any Himalayan food on the channel, which I thought was a bit niche, to be honest. Turn up here, we got Nepalese food. That'll do me. So, they sell Momo here, which are like Nepalese dumplings. They got chicken ones, vegetable ones. Do you know what? I think I'm going to try the vegetable one. We've had a chicken dish, we've had a pork dish, we've had sausage in the Basque food. Time for something a little bit lighter and healthier. Vegetable Momo, yes please. Okay, 2 things from here. Because Little Un's decided that she wants the pulled pork bao bun. I don't think I've ever seen a bao quite so big. Absolutely stuffed with pulled pork there, and pickles and slaw and all sorts. Let's pass that over there then. There you go, kiddo. Right, I've got a vegetarian option here. Vegetable dumplings here, or Momo. So you can see they've been covered in a sauce. I don't know what the sauce is. They were green. Maybe I can show you that. Yeah, there we are. You can see the colour of the dumpling kind of pastry or dough, whatever you want to call it. Covered in a sauce, chilies, sesame seeds, and again, I got slaw, pickled onions, and all sorts of stuff to go with it. Really nice, kind of summery feeling dish. Don't really think of the Himalayas as being summery, do you? But there we are. I'm going to try a little bit of this slaw first. It's got radish in there, all sorts of good stuff. Got to get some vitamins in, haven't I? Lovely and fresh. And that pickled onion, it has got some kind of almost Indian spicing to it. I guess that's a Nepalese element. A lot of similar spice profiles as with Northern Indian cuisine. It's really nice. Okay, let's go for one of these. They're quite substantial. I think I've got 5 or 6 of them in the portion, which was £10.50. That is tasty. This sauce over the top is almost like a very peppery curry sauce. That's really tasty. And inside, I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera or not, it's a sort of shredded mix of vegetables, almost like what you'd find inside a Chinese spring roll or something like that. The dumpling wrapper got just enough bite to it. It's not thick and claggy, it's not too thin. That is really rather tasty. I'm going to say it's not quite up there with the banh mi, but I think it's pretty close. I'm going to say about a 4.4. Really nice. Right then, folks, That's 4 different options tried here. Like I say, there's 15 of them, I think, in total. Obviously, we're not going to go around each and every one of them, but I'm really pleased with the 4 that we've picked. What have we had? We had the Basque galette thing. That was really tasty. We had the Nepalese dumplings, and Little and Mrs. Greeno shared that pork bao. We had the plov kind of dish at the beginning. Almost like a deconstructed plov, I guess, from the Turkmenistani place, or Turkmen, whatever it is. And we had the Vietnamese Banh Mi as well, that pork roll. I gotta say, impressed with all 4 of them. Really am. There's people doing this with love, isn't it? If you're gonna set up a street food stall, you're operating with a limited menu and you just pick something that you really want to make and really want to make well. And these guys are knocking it out of the park, they really are. I'd like to wish every single one of them good luck in the competition. Speaking of which, I have my ticket here and I've got to go and vote for the one I think is best. Which one do you think I'm going to pick? Stick it in the comments down below and we'll see if you're right. Oh, banging, absolutely banging.
Have you tried everyone else's?
We've been to the Turkmen place there, Turkmenistani one, had some plov and whatever, that was good.
Yeah.
We went to the Basque Street Boys there.
They're really good.
That's really good. And we just had dumplings and whatever from the Momo place. So
Who was the best?
we've got a couple of tickets here. Let me just tell you who's the best, eh? Right then, guys, did you guess my favourite place? Roe Vietnamese. And guess what? Not just mine either, because I've got Mrs. Greeno's ticket here as well. Let's put 2 of them in there, shall we?
Yeah.
There we are, 2 votes from Greeno Eats.
Thank you so
Absolutely
much.
knocking it out of the park. That was
Thank you
beautiful.
so much.
Really well done.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
all the best in the competition, all right?
Thank you so much. Really
Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Take care.
Oh, that was great. Really nice people too, really friendly. Right, guys, I found the train that was making all that noise every time I was eating somewhere. But now let me have a go if I ask nicely. Probably not. Right, anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, down here in Gunwharf Quays in Portsmouth, looking at the British Street Food Awards, southern area kind of section, don't forget, click a thumbs up on there for me, it does help with the channel. And if you're new around here and you've enjoyed this video, take a little look around the vault. There's a few other places we've had some street food, but loads of other stuff as well. If you enjoyed the videos, click the subscribe button, ding your bell for notifications, all that good stuff. Right, problem is now, we're in Gunwharf Quays, and I've got Mrs. Greeno and Little 'un with me. I'm not going to come out of this well, I don't think. I'll see you next time, folks.